Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. Thank you for that, Adrian.
If you heard that, that's Adrian opening a seltzer. Thanks, H.
Good morning, everyone.
You couldn't have done that like before we clicked record?
Nah.
Just ruined my intro.
Your intro is pretty poor usually, so...
I think it's pretty good.
Start again, Jim.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. Episode 12, fellas.
Well,
I think the other one was better, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
We've hit a dozen.
Oh, man. It's all right. Yeah, we have hit a dozen. You're
Anyway,
right.
episode 12. Can't believe we've come this far. 12?
Yeah, we need a guest soon, eh?
We say it every episode. We need a guest. Well, we might have one. Just stay tuned. Big things are happening behind the scenes.
A lot of things happening behind the scenes,
Plenty.
so stay tuned. How we going, boys?
Yeah, we're going good. It's a late night on a Tuesday night for us, but Wednesday morning or Wednesday evening, whenever you listen.
Yep.
Yeah, so we've got our go-go juice, aka coffee, in front of us because we know
Yes.
we're in here for the long haul. So have a sip now, fellas. Get ready.
And I've got my seltzer, lemon and lime, Rainbird. Not sponsored.
Yeah, not a sponsor at all. Yeah, week was good for us. You know, a lot of sport happening. A lot of sport. We'll get into that later. What about you, Age? How was your day at work? Any train inspectors this week?
You won't believe it. I actually continued to use my child card.
No,
today.
you didn't.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
What, you
It's
decided?
pretty bad, but like,
Did you get the fine yet?
I got my fine. Yeah.
How much was it?
The
Wait,
minimum.
let's
So the minimum.
guess.
So the
Let's
minimum
guess.
you can get is 200. The max is 550 for using a child.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna say
Oh, no.
250. Jim?
No, I reckon you got the minimum 200.
Yeah, I got minimum. Yeah, first morning.
Oh, is
Got a
that it?
minimum. Yeah,
Yuck, you may as well not even turn up to work.
$200. That's hefty.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
is
so how does it go?
hefty.
So first warning 200 and then...
I'm assuming, yeah. If you get done again, they'll probably go all the way to the 500.
So you don't learn, do you?
But I was looking this time, but my eyes were up, like eyes up footy the whole time. If I
Right.
see an inspector or anyone looking or
What are you
half
gonna
looking
do?
at me, just use my credit card.
Really?
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, but what about if you're on the train and they come through the train?
Bro, there was one today as
What?
well. This lady walked past,
Bruh,
my
what?
balls dropped.
Give it up.
But she walked straight past me and like took a seat in the other carriage.
Oh my...
Why do you
Mate.
keep using the Opal card? I don't
I
get
just
it.
love the thrill.
Fair enough.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, we look a bit clearer, don't we? Well, we've invested our money in a very, very good Canon camera, not an ad.
New
So
camera.
yeah, this is us high in extra HD quality.
4K, right?
We're not filming in 4K.
Yeah, too much download.
This is why
Too many
I
gigs.
take care of the camera side and the technical side of things because Adrian and Jimmy don't know how to turn the camera on.
Because I'll film it in 4K and we'll be up all night and won't be able to make work.
And you also set up the camera that's a bit uncentered, this one as well.
Yeah, it's alright. You live and you learn, right?
There's a bit more of you on this one, a little bit less of Jim.
Yeah, more personal though.
There-
Like it's a bit lower.
Yes, there's always room for improvement.
You know,
They're
there's
pretty much in
rumours-
our lounge room, these guys.
Yeah, they're pretty much here. But you know, there's rumours why you did that, why you cut Jim off a bit,
Tell me.
because he's now a taken man. Rumours has it he's gone on multiple back-to-back weeks.
So we're all taken now.
of dates. Yeah, with
So any single girls listening, just tune out.
tune out. Isn't it true you were spotted in Cabramatta with a baby girl who you said it was over with a few weeks ago?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it was over. I think we just took a bit of a break.
You definitely said it was over on the podcast. You can rewind that if you want.
I may have said it was over. Probably did say it was over, but hey, you know, things change. A lot can happen in 2 weeks. But yeah, no, I was out in Cabramatta on Friday night.
What'd you get up to in the western suburbs?
Went out, got some dinner out there,
Very nice.
and then went to Milk Flower. And if you don't know
What's
what Milk Flower is, like those bubble tea places.
Oh, bubble tea.
Like a chai time?
Like Gong
but better?
Cha.
Cha Time, Gong Cha,
Gong Cha's
yeah,
the
right.
best.
mate, very good. Loved it.
What, better than Gong Cha?
Better. I think this is top tier stuff.
Oh, that's huge.
I'm not a fan of bubble tea, to be honest.
No, I'm not either.
Really?
But this Milk Flower, I think I got the mango Milk Flower. I think it's like the most popular one. It is outstanding.
The crazy things you do for love, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
We actually had bubble tea today at work, my whole team. So we have like goals. So every 500k you hit, we have an incentive.
Right.
And the one for the first one was bubble tea. So I had a bit of peach iced tea with a bit of aloe. Goes
Yeah,
down
but that's
pretty well.
not. See, when you say bubble tea, like it's not even the
That's
OG milk tea.
Yeah.
Like iced tea. Go
What do you mean?
No, you're getting
get
it.
iced tea from anywhere else.
You're just getting like a
So what do
Lipton
you
iced
get?
tea.
Yeah, but it's the best.
You get
It's
milk
refreshing.
tea.
No, you
That's
Milk
the whole
tea. So I
purpose.
haven't tried milk tea.
No, that's the whole point
We
of
might have to do a
Goncho.
cast review.
Yeah, we're bringing some cast reviews in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But yeah, no, that's what I did on Friday night.
what was
Boys?
mate, we're all on dates because I was out with my missus and we went to Kingsford, had some Thai, yada yada, not too
I had
fancy.
Thai as well from Thai Patong in Newtown. I think that's how
Nice.
you say it. It's very fancy.
Yep.
And then we went to ice cream. I think it's called Cow in the Moo.
Pretty good that place.
Yeah, goes alright.
Our listeners must think we're so fat. Look, we're not that fat. AJ is the
I'm
only
pretty-
fat
pretty-
cast member. Yeah,
I'm getting there.
Yes.
gone there.
You there?
Almost there.
Almost there.
I'll drink my sorrows away.
What was it called, age? Cow on the what?
Cow in the Moo.
Age in the moo. Oh, sorry.
Was it good? Like,
Not as good as Anita.
Anita's is...
Anita. Even Messina was probably just a bit better
Then what?
than Cow in the Moo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
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 Anita's the goat.
Anita is
One
the
of the
goat.
top date
Cookie
spots, isn't it?
Man. Oh, get that into me.
Mate, they do the best samples there as well.
Oh,
Remember
no,
that?
this-
How
no,
good
this
that
is
was?
good.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on Saturday night, I think I spent the day with you, Age. We were watching some races, Jimmy's Jam on the TV. Then we had some
Yep.
pizza. You got a homemade oven.
Wood-fired
fire,
pizza.
the best. And then I went to Jimmy's house to a birthday
Watched South
party.
before that. Come
We watched South. Yeah,
South rolled
forgot. South did roll them and me in Supercoach because I was
Yeah.
versing Latrell and Johnston in
Yeah,
your
I had
team.
Latrell captain and
And
Mick
Murray.
was not a happy man.
And Murray.
Yes.
So that wasn't good. Yeah, then we went with Jim. We went out to the city. Where was it again, Jim?
Cabana Bar.
Cabana Bar. You
Yeah.
weren't invited, Age.
Yeah, I didn't cop an invite.
No.
Thank you to whoever didn't send me an invite. Don't want
Shit.
to drop any names.
You're about to reveal the person. Oh,
yeah,
that's
no.
Well, I think
sad.
Jimmy revealed a lot more of her, which you'll hear later.
No, 23rd at Cabana Bar, and I've got a bone to pick with you, Cabana Bar, but I'll get into that a bit later.
I'm just getting into it now. Rip into him.
Yeah, rip the band-aid off, Jim.
Start with a bang. You've had your go-go juice. Let's go.
Cabana Bar, what is doing with the unisex toilets? Seriously.
Why? What happened to him?
So in where we were, in the little section, there was these 4 doors, and it's the unisex toilets. Anyway, one of the locks, I think, weren't working because it doesn't come up either red or green or whatever. Anyway, I was waiting to obviously take a leak, and I was busting, and I was like, man, seriously, what's going on? Like, no one was coming out of the bathrooms. I'm like, wait, I had a look at this one. Mind you, I was like, not pissed, but I was like, yeah, a couple drinks deep, so I was,
Bit tipsy.
bit tipsy. And I was thinking, oh, it's got no colour on it, so it must be
Vacant.
It's vacant.
Mm.
Anyway, walk in. Guess who's there?
Birthday girl.
Birthday girl. Walk in on her. So,
That's terrible, mate. Poor form. On her birthday?
yeah.
Nah,
But
not
yeah,
good.
no, sorry to you who I walked in on. But yeah, no. But yeah, do something about that Cabana Bar, seriously.
That's
Unisex
terrible.
toilets.
What did you get up to on Saturday when we were out partying?
Saturday, I literally just did nothing at home. Watched the footy.
We tried to call you to come out. And
Yeah,
were
you
like,
wanted me to play poker or something? That's terrible. I'm not playing poker with Pick the Shark.
Mate, Pick the Shark loves it.
He's a semi-pro. I'd rather do better things on my Saturday. Chill at home by myself.
So what'd you do? Just play with yourself?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh,
Fair
God.
enough.
Mate, Pick the Poker Sharks joined our EPL fantasy comp. Did
Yes,
you see?
He has. Well, I've definitely seen because we have a bet going on, little wager. So if I come last, or if I lose to him,
You got to pay
I
the
pay
entry.
for his entry, yeah.
And
And vice versa. If I beat him, he pays for my entry.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And honestly, for those listening, we're pretty extreme and we love our fantasy football, so we take it all seriously. And so what we do to encourage people playing and not giving up halfway through the season, we implement punishments for last place. So we have these 3 extreme punishments if you come last in our English Premier League football competition. So you have an option if you come last. The first one is dress up in a full soccer kit from head to toe, including jersey, pants, socks, and studs, and you have to do 4 hours busking in Darling Harbour for money.
So what's busking, Mick, for those
So
that don't
busking, it's pretty much those street performers that you see put money, like hats, and you got to give them money for something they perform on the street. So
So you got to street perform for 4 hours.
4 hours in Darling Harbour on a Saturday.
And your
So-
mates can just come and film you,
Yeah.
put you on
You
there.
can do whatever you want. You
And
can
you're in a-
sing, whatever.
Sing,
But
dance.
you can make money doing that. You know, if
But
you're good.
you're in a full kit, so you look like a
yeah,
wanker.
true.
The second one is a personal favourite that we love, is spend 24 hours at a McDonald's by
Oh,
yourself.
mate, I love that.
Yeah.
You
I
would
want
love
to come
that.
last.
Now, the catch is you can subtract hours off your punishment for every burger you eat. So you eat 10 cheeseburgers, you only got to spend 14 hours at the McDonald's. So that one's pretty much a short-term disadvantage. You're going to get fat real quick, and you're wasting a full day at McDonald's. The last place
You could be tactical and like tacky. Is that illegal? So
No,
like
you
eat 10 burgers, tacky, and then eat another 10, tacky. And
Mate,
then
you're going to feel terrible
You
after.
feel so sick.
either way.
Well, let's
gonna
say
feel
you
bad.
eat let's say you eat 20 hamburgers or cheeseburgers, and each one's like 300 calories. You've ate 5,000 calories in your
Yeah.
day. Is that maths?
Jesus.
300? No, 6,000, even more.
Yeah, that's terrible. You might as well just sleep there for a day.
Exactly. So I don't want the Maccas. The third one is, so we like to call people that come last donkeys. So the other punishment is you have to get a donkey tattoo. Not too big. I'd say half
3 centimeters?
3 centimeters by 3, probably
Three
a
by
bit bigger.
three.
We have a diagram drawn somewhere. You have to get a tattoo on your body somewhere, permanent tattoo, not those little shitty ones you get from Macca's Kids Happy Meals. A proper one
Yeah.
of a donkey on your body.
That is my last preference.
I reckon that's my number one.
I'm not getting a donkey anywhere on my body.
I'd go donkey, McDonald's, busking. I could not do busking.
Yeah, that's what I'd go.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'd
Same
go
order.
Macca's, busking, tattoo.
What if
Really?
you were to come last? How would you go about the Maccas?
He's last
Well,
at the minute.
So
So
he
he
might
might.
have the worst week. The first game week, I got 24, which is like terrible.
the lowest. Yeah.
I
So
bet
in
you.
terms of like classic Supercoach NRL, it's probably like 800 points,
Hilarious.
which is terrible. And yes, if I
So
came
what would you
last,
do?
the
Yeah.
Maccas, yeah. I'll
yeah.
sit in a
and
Maccas.
how would you go about the Maccas? Like,
So I'd probably start with like 5 burgers,
yeah.
get through 5 cheeseburgers.
In an hour?
Yeah, maybe less. Then sit there for a bit.
Age is a big boy,
Sit
guys.
there
The camera
for-
doesn't do it justice.
It's a good angle. Sit there for a bit and then go another 5. So you're already 10 hours down, well, plus the 2 hours. So you're 12 hours down. Halfway there, have a little 2-hour break.
2-hour break.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Just digest.
Okay.
Probably watch some footy.
Watch
Oh,
some
yeah.
footy, do some uni, some work, whatever's on at the time. Well, I'm not even at uni. What am I saying?
Mate,
Say the burgers would have got to my head.
the problem with that is, right, like, you're just gone, because if you do it on you obviously got work Monday to Friday, so if you do it on a Saturday, like, we're gonna
Weekend's
be out.
done.
We're gonna be out on the Saturday.
Yeah.
You've wasted half your weekend eating fucking Macca's cheeseburgers. You're gonna go back on Monday and be like, oh, what'd you get up to on the weekend? Oh, I just ate fucking 14 cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to come last. Let's just put it that way.
You reckon the
I'm
cheeseburgers?
going to do my waivers this week. I've got some good players.
I think
in
the
mind.
busking's the worst. If you're in Darling
Yeah.
Harbour busking by yourself,
Bro, a tattoo on your body for the rest of your
yeah,
life.
put on your ass. It's
donkey.
funny.
Put it on the bottom of your foot.
That's shit, man. That's my last preference.
Oh God! But and then after we pretty much finish the season, we always have an awards night. So at one of the other award nights that we did for NRL Supercoach, one of the most cast things
Oh, that
happened.
was wild.
You weren't there, were you?
Yeah,
Jim?
no, I missed out. I was away. Yeah.
I think you're the only one who's spewing, but this was cast age, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we had like a massive house party at 3 of the boys. They all live together in Coogee.
Yep.
And it's right near the Coogee Bay and the Pav. So
And
it's
context about this house is when they got the house, the real estate agent said to them, they're demolishing this house in 6 months. The boys rip in
Yeah.
and fucking have fun with it.
So they can trash it. They can
Trash
break the wall, break the ceiling,
So
break
they-
the floors.
So they have these parties that are used to people just walking in off the street.
Yeah. But this one was different. Someone did walk off the street and they
Yeah.
entered the backyard
Yeah.
and they screamed out. What did they scream out, Mick?
They screamed out, "Hey, can you let us in?"
Yeah.
And Ben, or Mako, or we like to call him, was on top of the balcony. And he's seen it's a bit dark. He's going, "Yeah, sweet as, no worries." Throwing the house keys, and he's like, bedroom keys, everything.
Keep in mind, he lives there as well. So he gave his own keys to a stranger.
Yeah.
Throwing them. This guy gets them, and then
Goes through the front door.
but no one knew he threw the keys. Ben just thought it was just one of us.
Yeah, we
coming
thought it was a
back.
joke. Like he threw
Yeah.
something else. Well, okay.
Yes.
That was a good joke, Macca.
Anyway, up fucking comes this big show motherfucker, 6'4", huge,
Massive beard.
massive.
Yeah.
His name was Jace. Mate,
Jace.
Jace wasn't to be fucked with. I tell you
Yeah.
that night.
And he couldn't even walk.
He'd just been kicked out of the Coogee Pav, Coogee Bay, and somehow made his way up to this house party.
Wow.
When we asked him, "How'd you find us?" He goes, oh, you know, he's slurring. Oh, you know, I just heard this fucking music and I thought, why not? And Macca's giving him his house keys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this unit's just in there and he's like taking people's drinks. Like, he's just being a ruthless dog. I don't want to say the other word. And he's just wild. He's loose, drunk, stumbling everywhere.
Yeah.
And we just want him to leave, but he just wouldn't leave.
And then he was trying to start fights with people.
Wow.
And he was like, oh, you guys got any piss for me? And we're like, yeah, he have this. And he goes, I don't want this shit. So like, I was like, mate,
He was being
who are
picky,
you?
like you wanted like some special type of vodka.
took his shirt off and he was like muscle like that fat muscle type.
Oh, no.
And it was like, mate, we got to get this guy out. So I'm pretty sure some of the boys got him together, took him down the stairs. Oh, just come with us, mate.
Yeah.
He's on the way out. He's tried to take Macca's like rugby league ball, and Macca's gone, oh no, mate, just put that down.
Which his grandfather gave to him.
His grandfather gave
What?
to him.
Yeah, so it's like sentimental. And Macca's like, nah, you can do anything, but don't take that ball.
Don't take the fucking ball, mate. So anyway, he goes, oh, I've got no money for a cab or an Uber. They go, oh, mate, the bus is up that way. And they closed the door and went inside.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, so honestly, I don't know how we got there, but just don't invite strangers into your house or don't throw keys to them.
Yeah, don't give strangers your keys. As simple as it sounds.
Yeah, I feel like that's happened before as well. A stranger walking into, like...
Something of ours?
Yeah, we've... Did it?
I don't know.
We've had blow-ins before at like a club. They're just like on the one out. So they just start talking to us and you're like, oh.
Yeah, but that's usual.
Yeah, that's... But I swear we were at, like, a party once and then...
Oh, yes, there was.
Who was that?
We were at Buddy's house and then we're eating dinner and someone's walked in,
A chick.
a chick and just charged their phone.
Yeah.
She's going, I've just come off the street. I don't know where I am. I have to charge the phone. He's like, Buddy's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Who are you?
Get out of my house.
Yeah, that was it.
Get out of my house.
Yeah.
And then we're all like, get out. Anyway, so yeah, pretty much don't have
just
people,
lock your door.
Just lock your front door.
There you
Lock your
go.
fucking doors. Don't throw keys to any strangers you don't know,
Yeah.
and you'll be good.
Problem solved. They
You'll
both
be
hashtag
fine.
cast.
You'll be
You know
fine.
who that Jace guy looked like?
Who?
Our next topic is Gallon. He looked
Look like
a
G-Train
taller version of Gallon.
with a beard as well.
With a beard, yeah, and
Yeah.
tats. He was a scary motherfucker. Yeah, but Gal has announced today that on the 15th of September in Brisbane, he'll be fighting not one, but two opponents in the same night.
No way.
He's versing Justin Hodges and Ben Hannett. So I'm pretty sure it's Ben
Wait,
Hannett
at the
first.
same time.
Triple threat?
Actually, like WWE. I fucking wish it was a triple threat, but no.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's going to be Ben Hannett first. It's probably like a trial run for him. He's going to spar the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Be over in a few rounds. Then he's got Justin Hodges next. So he pretty much biggest cash grab to end his career, and should do.
Do you
it
reckon
well.
it's like as soon as the match finishes, like knocks out Hannett rolls off the mat,
And then Hodges
is straight in.
Like the entrance music and he just runs.
Yeah, he's straight in. He dives through the ring and it's on.
It's just on
Yeah,
again.
you just hear Justin Hodges starts running in.
I
Yeah.
hope Gal just floors them both.
Oh, I think he will.
I doubt he'd be back to back.
Nah, there'll be a few fights in
I
between.
think
wouldn't you
like
say?
an hour break seems fair enough.
Yeah.
Like Gal could go all day. Don't get me wrong, but they're not going to do that to him. Right?
Gal had a motor when he played. He's
Yeah.
probably got the same
Yeah.
motor when he's boxing.
Yeah, he's very fit. Very fit.
Yeah, I'd probably say Gallon wins 2-0. What about you?
All right, he definitely gets through Hannett because he'll be fit. A fatigued Gal can get done by Hodges,
Not
but
Justin Hodges.
I'll be
man.
riding home.
See, the thing
Gal.
is, if Ben Hannett takes him to like 8 rounds, let's say the maximum, or
Well,
10
how
rounds.
many rounds? They won't be doing that. They'll do
It'll be
like 5
You
rounds.
reckon 5 rounds?
Like
Five
2-minute
3-minute
rounds. Or
Oh, well,
something.
let's say he
Yeah.
takes him the whole way, right? That's minimum 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Mate, I don't know. Like, Hodges comes in a bit fresh. You're underestimating.
Yeah.
He's still.
Like Hodges can box,
Yeah.
but like he's not as
Can
good
he?
as Gal.
I don't know. Who did he beat last start?
Simi.
Jordan Simi.
No. Okay, no. Simi's a beast, but like,
Well,
Gal.
he went to decision, didn't I think?
Yeah. Like he didn't
Yeah.
finish him. But
So, look, Hodges would knock the fuck out of all three of us. But we're not
yeah.
saying that
At the
he's
same
a
time.
At the same time,
like all three. What about all three of us and Gal in the ring? What round do you reckon we get to?
all right.
3v1.
3v1.
So us three versus Gal. I reckon strategically he probably gets one of us, knocks
Yeah.
out clean, and then it's a 2-on-1. We're done. No,
I reckon we last 2 rounds.
I reckon someone's
3-on-1.
dead in the first
No, but
round.
it's
Though.
3-on-1.
But
though.
we couldn't knock him out. I don't think we have the power. So he would just like cop it and turn around, knock one of us out, and just go one.
All it takes
at a
is
time.
one punch, and you're done. Remember, I knocked you out in year 10.
Well, you did knock me out.
Well, it was one left hook my weekend, and you cried.
Yeah, but I stood there.
Bro, imagine Gallon with 2 hands.
Yeah, with heavy gloves.
With heavy gloves, yeah.
I'll take Gow.
Lock it in. His third fight of the night. Jimmy
Sorry,
versus
Gow.
Gow.
Imagine that. Jimmy Alias from the Cast Patrol.
Hey, yeah.
That's
Hey, if they
bad.
pay me enough, I'm in there.
Yeah, tee it up.
Mate, you do it for $10.
No, not $10.
$10 for Jimmy's G.
You do it for a box of vapes, bro.
Nah, not even money. Do it for money.
Get some CTE.
Get me in there, no limit. Come on, tee it up.
What else happened in sport? Com games? Anyone been watching that?
Jimmy, you've been watching a fair bit of it. You're acting like you know everything about
Aren't
it.
you the comms game specialist, Jim?
I wouldn't say I've been actively watching it, but I did watch Ollie Hall win the 1500.
Oh, how good was that? I saw the
You
replay.
did send that to us in the group
Sent
chat.
it-
I was like,
sent
that's
it
not
through to you
bad.
boys. It came down the outside like Winks.
Mate, he was
Yeah, like
flying on the
Chautauqua.
straight.
It was literally
flying.
Got him at the end. So good. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. One gold. But yeah, what did we end up on? 67?
67 golds, and England won 57.
So we, yeah, but
The
we always,
Aussie ambush, mate. We smashed them.
yeah, but we always win the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we beat England at their own home ground. It was played in Birmingham in England.
it's pretty good.
That's pretty bad. But
Aussies did good.
fair play to them.
Fair play to them, yeah.
Anyone else watch any more of the com games? Because that's all we got.
Yeah, no, let's move on.
Wait,
That's all I know.
wait, no. I didn't even know the Com Games were even on this year until about like when they just started. It's like, oh, the Com Games are on.
What channel was it on? Like
Seven.
Seven.
Nah, who watches Channel 7, man? When the footy's on Fox League.
Yeah, but like it wasn't even like advertised anywhere. Like you just didn't know it was on.
Yeah.
Like there was a Sunday game. I think it was Tigers Knights. I'd probably prefer to watch that than the com games if I'm
Or
honest.
did you watch it? I'd actually rather watch
I
anything.
watched half and it was shit.
Bruh,
I'd watch anything else, but
I'd
that.
watch anything.
It was
I'd
cast.
watch a rom-com.
Hey,
Mate, there's a few good rom-coms that are actually alright.
yeah,
But not that West Tigers versus Knights. That was not it.
Anything but that.
that was
man.
far from a rom-com. I'll tell you that.
And then also in rugby league, big story. Everyone, it's old news by now, but it's still funny nevertheless.
Yeah.
Ricky Stuart and his dramatic verbal attack on Jamin Salmon, calling him a weak gutted dog.
There's a lot to that. There's
There's
a
a
lot
lot.
to unpack.
Let's just break
So
it down.
weak gutted dog.
Right. First of all, that's very descriptive from Ricky.
Yeah.
Like he has.
Do you reckon he had that prepared? Or is he that good off the spot?
If that's come off,
Nah,
look,
Or is that just from the heart?
I think that was just from the heart. Yeah.
that's
So for those that aren't really sure what weak gutted dog is, do you want to take us through it, Mick? Like a little breakdown?
a little breakdown. Look, in my when I first heard it, I thought like a weak dog that's been like gutted like a fish. Like they cut it through
Like
the
there's,
middle.
there's no inside, no
Yeah.
heart or anything.
He's
left
got no ticker, no. He's just
Yeah.
a weak gutted dog, as Ricky would say.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that Urban Dictionary and stuff has to say about it. What do they
Well,
say?
I actually did do research, Mick, so thank you
did?
for segueing.
Well, you are
me
our
perfectly.
stats
Here you
man.
go.
Well, there's no stats here. This is just pure facts.
Yep.
So, according to the Urban Dictionary, weak is liable to break or give away under pressure.
Yep.
So that's what Ricky's referring to.
Yep.
In terms of gutted, it's a word used to express extreme disappointment or a term for when girls' vaginas has cummed. Yes, exactly when a guy says he's nutted, but the opposite. Mate, this is the Urban Dictionary. This is not me.
Wait, so girls come.
Yeah,
and-
so you know how like we say, oh, we nutted?
yeah.
Like the girls gutted.
I feel sick. Go on.
And I'll continue. So, dog is a term commonly used in Australia when referring to a person who frequently commits acts considered unacceptable in his or her friendship group.
That's fair enough. Yeah, we call Jimmy a dog a fair bit.
Yeah, Jimmy's a bit of a dog.
Jim the dog.
But would you ever call him a weak gutted dog?
Mate,
That's going deep.
look, you call him a dog, it's bad enough. A weak dog,
Or you
bad.
just say weak? You
Weak's
know?
bad. Weak
Yeah.
gutted dog.
Mate, he's hit you in all cylinders here.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hit him where it hurts. He literally
Yeah.
gutted you. As well.
Probably, yeah. It was probably not the
No.
right way to go about it from Ricky.
Not the right forum to be doing it
No,
in a press conference. If he would have done that after the match to Jamin Salmon,
Salmon.
Yeah.
to his face, like, alright, we'll still be talking about it, but it's not as bad as doing it openly to
On
everyone.
a public forum.
Yeah, exactly. And his family's
Well,
issued a
he has
statement and
copped
stuff.
his punishment. He's copped the one match
Yeah.
ban
He
and a
has.
25k fine.
Look, allegedly there's some bad beef that went on 10 years ago. We're not going to go into it
Yeah.
because we don't want to get a defamation case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so since then, like Adrian said, he's copped a one-match ban and a $25,000 fine for the attack. What was your little joke you wanted to spin before the show?
Oh no, it's terrible.
Say it. Because you ran it by... So Adrian, when we were planning this podcast, had a joke. So you want to say it?
What was it? Something like, oh, he's copped a week for saying someone's weak.
Yeah.
Crickets.
That's why we didn't say it. But we did
Tough
eventually.
crowd.
No,
Tough
that's
crowd.
good. So pretty much Stuart will be banned from all training and Sunday's game against St. George Illawarra Dragons. So that includes no contact via phone to any of the assistants in the coach's box, no contact during training, no one before next week's Wednesday. He can't do anything.
I said, till next Wednesday.
Yeah, so it's Wednesday to Wednesday.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, 1 week. Yeah.
1 week, yeah. So harsh or not, it's a big game. They need to try and get into
There's
the
got
top
to be
eight.
ways where Ricky can like message them or get in contact on
like
the
a
slide.
loophole. Go around
There's always loopholes.
Yes.
What do you reckon Ricky could do to like just get his message across to the boys?
I would say he can purchase a burner phone.
Ooh. Like a second phone
Like
to
a
like
second
secretly
phone.
message.
Yeah, and
Do
then...
you reckon he knows how to use WhatsApp?
I don't know.
Maybe he does like the anonymous WhatsApp text to him.
Yeah, maybe.
So you'd go a burner phone. Maybe what happens
Legitimately.
what happens if Ricky dresses up as the Canberra Raiders Viking,
Ooh, that's
puts
pretty
the
good.
costume on,
That'd be...
goes and does the run out, G's them all up, and whispers in like.
And he's just on the sideline like giving him like
Yeah.
tips like
That would be...
He's got the
s-
Imagine he's
no
going
one's
up
gonna know.
No,
Probably the same height as the
and
mascot.
he's going up and down the sideline, Jack, kick into the left corner, and then at half time goes into the sheds.
Take the two.
You're not going to know. What would you do?
Oh, what do I do? Let me think. What about like who's the new coaches? Like, is it
So
Brett
apparently
White and
Brett White.
McFadden?
yeah, and
Andrew
Mick Crawley.
McFadden, Mick Crawley.
Bro, he can pretend to be one of them. I reckon shave his head and become Andrew McFadden for the day.
Go
No way.
bold. Nah.
Go bowl for the day.
And what
And
disguise
just walk in, mate. Show him your ID,
Oh
yeah,
my.
Andrew McFadden.
Just shave his head. I imagine he does like he purchases like one of those really expensive drones, writes down all the team tactics for the week, like go here, puts it on the drone, flies it to GIO Stadium,
Airmail.
email like a pigeon with a letter, and drops it off to him.
Like a care package in Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. He drops off a care package via a drone with tactics. Honestly, all those ideas might work. Ricky,
Mate, Ricky, if you were listening, I know you're listening.
get in touch because we'll give you some more ideas on how you can coach your team this
We
weekend.
want commission though if some of this pulls through.
And if
you
the
get the win.
NRL's listening, we have no affiliation.
I don't know what
we
you're talking about.
No
That never
idea.
happened.
Who is Ricky Stewart? Do you know Ricky Stewart, Jim?
Who's Ricky Stewart again?
Ricky? Sticky?
Andrew McFadden's the only guy I know.
Yeah, McFadden.
Well,
Yeah.
Wait, surely Ricky has to be our cast character of the week.
100%.
it has to be.
Are we locking him in?
Lock
Is there
him in.
anyone close? Daylight second.
No, he is cast for this week.
He's the cast
He has
character of the week.
called someone a weak gutted dog, one of the best insults I've ever heard in a long time. And you've ripped
very
some
good.
into me. He's copped a $25,000 fine for it, and now he
Yeah.
can't coach a must-win game against the Dragons for the top 8.
Yeah, I think they're already out. Not mathematically, but if they lose this, they're definitely
They're
out.
definitely-
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Fuck.
Not good timing.
Go Ricky Stewart. You're our cast character of the week.
Congratulations, Ricky. You deserve this.
Congrats, Sticky.
And you'll see it on the Instagram post that Adrian uploads soon.
one. Yeah, it's a bit of a sticky situation. Am I right?
Thank you, Age.
Thanks, Age.
More crickets.
Stick to the stats, mate.
I'll be coming later.
All right, so we're bringing back another segment, Cast 5, that I invented and mastered, but Jimmy's doing his hot take this week.
Yes.
What top 5 are you bringing us this week?
So, top 5 for this week is top 5 date ideas. And, hey, I'm no expert on this stuff. This is just my opinion. So, take it with a grain of salt.
Are you just going off all the dates you've been on with baby girl?
No, this is just it's just ideas. You know, I'm just throwing one out there. You know,
helping out the people.
for the people that they're going on a first date, they don't know where to go.
Yep.
Or if maybe they're thinking about going on a date with their
Significant other.
significant other.
Well, when you say it, make sure you look down the camera. Really bring out those Indonesian eyes of yours.
You got to mean it.
Yeah, you got to look
All
into
right.
the soul and convince these people why they're good date ideas.
Let's get into it. So we'll kick it off with number 5 is a walk. Whether or not it's a scenic walk. But I feel like for this one, a walk is very casual as well.
Very romantic. Especially on like a sunset.
Yeah, around like a sunset, or if it's like a good view, could be very romantic, but it's a very casual date as well. And if it's like a date that's early on, it's a good opportunity to have more conversation, as opposed to over text, which can maybe dry up at times. So you'll get a good guide, I think, to sort of where you're at with the person. If the conversation's flowing or if it's just dead.
Yeah.
And
There's nothing else in the background to distract you guys.
Yeah, so
It's
it's just
literally you, her, or him and the view.
Yep, and you're walking side by side as well, so it's not that sort of awkward face-to-face interaction as well.
Yep.
That can happen. So
I approve. I like number 5.
go for a walk.
Would you go day walk, like a little coastal walk, or night, like when the sun's coming
Oh,
out?
you ain't walking at night. You definitely going.
I think like a Sunday morning, near the coastal.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Get some
Nice.
brekkie in between, a little acai bowl.
Maybe ask Mick.
Bit of oakberry.
He knows about the bay run, Mick.
Mick does it every week. It's in his schedule.
I
Sunday
could tell you a
morning
few good Sunday
run.
morning walks.
Anyway.
Let's not put everyone to sleep.
All right, number 4 is, now this one's a bit out there, axe throwing.
You've lost me.
Now,
Axe throwing.
Yeah, axe throwing. This one was tipped to me.
Got a tip.
I've got a
You're
tip.
the tip man.
Yeah, but I got
Someone
tipped.
gave you a tip.
Someone gave me a tip.
So is this like Jimmy's jam for dating ideas?
This is, essentially, yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Pretty good.
So axe throwing, it's a bit out there, but it's a good stress reliever because you're basically just throwing.
Oh, this is actually axe throwing.
Yes, literally. Axe
This is
throwing.
your suggestion.
No, this is
to
not-
go throw
yeah.
axes.
Yeah, you know, you've
What
seen
about all like the break rooms where you can just break everything? Similar to that?
No.
Axe throw.
There's literally axe, like you throw axes onto darts.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a dartboard thing.
Personally, I wouldn't be doing it, but Jimmy, I'm keen to hear why you think it's number 4 on
Hey.
the top 5 dates.
It's a good stress reliever, and you just take your mind off things as well. You know, you might have been stressful at work, so you're just taking out your anger at the dart or whatever it is.
I could tell you a physical activity that's a bit of a stress reliever and takes your mind off things.
Hey, we'll get into that one. Maybe a bit later.
Oi, tune in.
But yeah, no, go axe throwing. I've been tipped that, so yeah, go for your life. Number 3, movie date. Now, not just any movie date. Extra brownie points for either a drive-in or an outdoor movie. You know those outdoor
Wow.
ones,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in summer
We can
and
sit
stuff.
They
on
do them
the
at
bean
Centennial
bags.
Park.
Yeah,
Yep.
What about the floating ones in the harbour?
I'm not a fan of them.
I've never been.
Have you been?
No, I've never been.
They
Imagine
look-
that, like you need to chuck a piss or something.
Yeah, you're nowhere. You're nowhere.
I'm always scared you're gonna rock over and then
Yeah.
you're in the water.
And there goes your popcorn.
Imagine you're on the movie date and you see Adrian busking.
But yeah, no, movie date. Preferably a drive-in or an outdoor venue. You know, they usually have like the classic flicks up there, so it's good vibes. You know, if it's good, like, you know, good weather, stars, be romantic, cuddle up.
The only counter to that is like all the movies that they show are just like shit, or like you've seen them before.
Nah,
No,
that's the point. They're all classic.
The
'cause
classic movies.
You don't go there to go watch a new movie. Like
Yeah.
the only time I've been, I saw Dirty Dancing, and
Yeah.
like you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I know what's gonna happen here.
And it's a good vibe as well. Like, you know, you're out in the open and
Just watch
Yeah.
out for the mozzies.
yeah, the Mozzies.
True.
Yeah, bring the Aerogard for sure.
There we go. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Number 2 is, now it's a combination. Holy moly,
Like a little multi.
a little multi.
Okay, same game multi here.
So holy moly, arcade or the driving range.
That's like 3 date ideas in one. You can't do this.
Yeah, but no, like you,
So an
either or.
activity. Like a fun activity.
A fun activity. So holy moly, arcade driving range. Firstly, it's a bit of an uncomfortable situation, especially with the driving range, because, you know, you're sort of like a bit scared, you know, showing off your technique.
What
and-
about if they beat you? Because I've seen
Exact-
you hit some balls and not very good.
Hey, it's not about me. It's about the people.
It is about the people.
So you can see the competitive nature as well, and at the same time, you can cheer on each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
give people
Good,
give
good
them
morale booster.
Yeah, give them support, tips,
Yeah,
how to hit better swing.
can be romantic. Give tips on the form. You know, when
You
you
can physically show them.
physically show 'em.
I
The
don't mind
classic behind the back.
We've all seen it.
I think we've spoken about before. Holy moly is a very good date spot. You know, you
Yeah.
can G up each hole.
Yep,
Talk strategy, how you're gonna nail it.
yep.
It's good
With
idea.
the arcade, you can win them those little soft toys,
Yeah.
you know, in the grabbing machine.
Costs you
That's
like
it.
$40 later.
That's all right.
Not good for the wallet, but hey,
It's all about love. We're here about love.
Yeah,
we're all about
exactly.
The wallet.
love is love. And number 1, either a drinks date or the one I prefer, a coffee date.
Oh, cheers, Jim. Coffee Brothers.
Cheers. Now, drinks obviously pretty self-explanatory. I think you know it's a good way to, I think, break the ice.
Loosen everyone up a bit. Like
Yeah.
you can just talk about stuff that you probably wouldn't normally talk about sober because you break down that barrier of the awkwardness.
Exactly.
I always prefer it for a good first date. Drinks,
Yeah.
you know,
Drinks
just
for sure.
Start off, see exactly what they
Nice
like.
cocktail bar, a few cocktails.
Wherever you want.
Also not good for the wallet, but hey,
Yeah.
love is love.
Love is love.
And for the coffee date, if you go for a coffee date in the morning, you get, let's say the coffee date's flying, like you're just on fire. You got the option to extend the date. Maybe like, oh, what are you doing later on in the day? So nothing. Oh, let's go catch a movie. Oh, let's go to Holy Moly.
Mate, the list is foolproof.
Wow.
It is, hey, like I said, I'm no expert, but take these on board and let me know. So that's my top 5 date ideas. Let me know if there's any ones that I've missed. Let me know. But
it's hard to narrow it down to a top 5, but I think you've done really well there.
yeah, especially the axe throwing. If anyone's been axe throwing,
penalty to axe throwing,
that
could go south.
I don't know. I've
never been. What have you missed throw the axe and it goes the wrong way?
I'm not a fan.
Or imagine it's just like she can't hit the target with the axe, and it's like just.
We haven't even thought about the possibility. Imagine like you throw the axe, but you've not got a very masculine throw about you, and it's an ick for them.
True.
That's not good.
We just don't be shit.
Hey, it's hard. Some people aren't coordinated.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough. Top 5 date ideas. Cast 5. Moving on to favourite segment. Play on or penalty.
Is this another one of your segments? Should we just
We just host the podcast.
Wait, should we just call this the Jimmy podcast?
Yeah, the Jimmy Patrol. We've been
the
over
Jim
this.
Patrol. Yeah, we'll just
So
step
you got
back.
Jim's Jam, top 5 date ideas.
We'll just step back and you
yeah,
can just.
we'll get
you just host
comfy.
yourself.
Come on, get
I'm
your
all
drink. Yeah, all good. You ready, Jim? You want to host? You want to do another intro? I did the intro as well.
Yeah,
That's all good.
it's Jimmy's podcast.
No, that's fair enough.
Play on or penalty. Number 1, Alex Crawford pissing on the toilets. Pissing on the toilet. Wait, what? Pissing on the toilet when the seat is down. Is that right?
That is right.
That's
See,
right.
when we give you the reins, you just can't spit it out.
I thought that was a bit of a typo. It shouldn't. Anyway, pissing on the toilet when the seat is down.
As a male, pissing on the toilet when the seat's down. So like, giving.
It should be like
no
pissing on.
respect.
Yeah, so basically, pissing on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
When it's down.
Play on.
Yeah.
You know what? If you're good enough to aim in the tighter range,
Yeah.
you're a beast.
Ooh, what do you think, Jimmy?
I'm gonna say play on. Look,
I think it depends where you are. So, for example, if I did that at my missus' house, I would have no balls left.
Mate, you got no balls left anyway. I've seen them rolling down the street
Turn it up.
every Friday.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
But if you're at a club, for example, and you're off your head or you're just
you just
a dirty old toilet.
You piss on the toilet.
on the floor.
Sometimes you piss on the floor, in the cups that are on the floor, trying to aim
Allegedly.
into the cup.
Yeah.
Allegedly, we don't do that.
But yeah, it depends where you are.
How about at home? In your own.
At home, nah, seat up, because you're going to sit on it eventually. You don't want piss all over it. If you're at work, seat up. Anywhere else, dodgy toilets.
One thing I do when I
seat
piss...
Public?
down. Public down. Stuff them.
when I piss, it's funny because you either go for accuracy and you aim for the water at the bottom and you hear the... Or you go for stealth mode and you aim for the side of the rim
Yeah,
and no
always
one
go
hears
for
you.
the side.
Side rim.
So I reckon it actually correlates to a schedule. So after 10 p.m. at night, I think you got to go stealth mode. You don't want to wake people up with the accuracy, so you go with the stealth, silence.
Yep.
You almost put a silencer. But if you can put the bowl down, the seat down, and do...
Wait, so piss on top of the seat.
Piss on top of the seat. That's what you do at the club after 1 a.m. So I'm going to say play on with the seat down.
I like that. So it depends where you are. It depends what time of the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of variables.
A lot of variables.
A lot of variables.
We're no scientists, so we're going to say play on.
Yeah.
Move on.
Beautiful.
Play
Next
on
one
is-
is from @Mason McCarthy.
Don't read this one.
Going down on a girl after a big night clubbing.
That's bad. So Adrian and I are both taken, so we're going to let you answer
here
this
we
one,
go.
Jim, since it's the gym patrol and you're single and go
Come on,
clubbing a
Jimmy.
fair bit.
Would you?
Yeah, it's a play on. What do you want to do?
Not do it? Do everything else?
Nah, it's a play on. And we'll leave it at that. Play on.
Would you
on.
take the initiative to do it? Or only if she desired?
What do you mean? Nah, I'm just down there. I'm just there.
Oh my God.
I'm just in there. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Just down there. Gee. What?
Sorry.
That's
Sorry,
Oh my
guys.
god.
Only joking. Only joking. I don't know, mate. I don't know about you, but
so bad. You can't say that. I'm not clipping that either.
No, that's staying.
No,
You
that's staying.
You butchered that one.
I think it just really depends on who it is. I think if you're
Bro, you said it doesn't matter, you're down there no matter what.
Hey, being serious now. Yeah.
Yeah, so penalty for Jimmy.
It depends. It just depends on the person. Like if you're comfortable with going down there, then go for your life.
No, but we're saying from your point of view, play on a penalty. It's obviously
From
a play
my
on.
point of view, It's a play on.
If I was single, penalty.
Really?
There's no, bro. When you're clubbing, you're there for like 4 hours plus.
Yep.
Everything's getting sweaty. It's hot in the mosh.
Yeah, but
There's no way I'm doing it by choice.
then you expect them to do it to you
Who
after
said
you're.
that? Just go for gold.
Oh, so you just no foreplay. You just in there.
Yeah, not with your mouth. After that.
Oh, nah. Stop.
Anyway,
That's
penalty.
bad.
Penalty.
Sports podcast.
Mick,
Sports podcast.
You're the decisive vote.
I say move on. Hurry up. Unisex toilets.
All right, play on a penalty. Unisex toilets. Cabana bar.
Unisex toilets. Not a fan because, as stated in the first line, we piss on the seat. So penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a trough. I just piss everywhere.
Yeah, penalty.
Yeah, penalty.
Penalty.
I'm not a fan. And last one for this week is nipple piercings for blokes. Play on a
Do
penalty.
blokes actually get nipple piercings?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Big penalty.
Big penalty. I'm not a
On
fan of.
report.
On
2 to 3
report?
week. 2 to 3 weeks suspension.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe more. Actually, this
What
is
for a
like,
nipple piercing?
let's do a Ricky fine. We'll go 1 week
Yep.
and $25,000 fine.
You're gonna find them.
If you get a nipple
gonna fine
piercing,
ya.
1 week instead of coaching a team, you just can't talk to the boys for a
You
week.
spell it for the podcast for a week.
You can't go out with the boys.
Can't even message us unless you get a drone.
Yeah, nah, not for me. Penalty. Anyway, enough of me. Adrian,
About
this or
time.
that.
Here we
Far
go.
out.
Far out. Okay,
Oh my
Jimmy's
God,
Jimmy's
Jimmy.
little segments
Yeah.
are over.
Wow, Jimmy,
So
20
now onto
minutes
the
episode.
good stuff. So we got a bit of this and that, this or that, perhaps. So the first question at DXXYZ_. Power like Sevo or kicking like Reynolds? What would you rather?
Kicking like Reynolds.
Yeah, I think kicking like Reynolds. I think he's got it on a string. He's single-handedly won games by just kicking the ball.
Yeah.
Because Sevo has like rolled people, rolled Teddy, rolled every winger.
But I feel like you have more an influence on the game with your kicking.
Sivo's
Yeah.
never won a comp.
That's true.
And-
And we've had a lot of questions with Sevo.
Yeah, people love
It's either like
running straight at Sivo.
tackling Sevo,
Yeah.
trying to
Boxing
have
Sevo.
Sevo's power.
Yeah.
Micah, just have a spell, man. We're going to go with Renault for this one.
Yeah,
And
Renault.
plus, imagine the halfback money compared to winger money.
That is true.
Yeah.
Be strategic here. Next question. This or that from at Luke to Steph. Never watch footy again or support your arch rival.
Luke to Steph, he's actually put a few questions through and he's listened to the podcast. He's probably listening right now. Hello, Luke.
Luke, you came off the bench once again.
Mate, you're like
Yes,
Fafita off the bench. You've made an impact.
Potentially our 18th man coming up.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. So what is it? Never watch footy again or support your arch rival?
Yeah. So for us, I'll be supporting Roosters.
And for you, it'd be supporting Brisbane Broncos.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't support Roosters.
But then could you not watch footy ever again?
Look, that's tough.
It is a tough one.
Like, imagine you just
Nah.
started going next week in a Roosters jersey.
Well, when I was like 8, remember I went for Warriors for 2 weeks?
2 weeks for
Do
the
you remember
Warriors.
that?
No.
I got like a little Warriors soft ball, and I tried to buy like a jersey and everything. I was kicking the ball. I went for the Warriors for like a full 2 weeks.
And then you
Why?
realise
I
that
was
was
just
shit.
off South. I was off them. And then when I think we started winning a few games, I was like, nah, I'll come back to the good side.
Yeah. So you're not a true fan.
I would go for Roosters. I can't not watch footy again. Imagine that. No potty. We get here and we're like, oh, the week that was NRL. Didn't watch the games.
I just try and be unbiased. I just would not support a team.
Yeah, but that's not the question.
No, you can't do that.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm gonna say I support Roosters, but I just don't.
No, it's this or that. It's not this or maybe a bit of that.
Yeah, it's
You got to
this.
choose your side.
All right, I fucking love my footy. I'm gonna support the arch rivals.
I agree. Jimmy,
Arch
going
rivals.
for the Broncos.
Going for the Bronx.
Up Brizzy, up Chookies. last this or that. This or that, jail for 10 years or stuck in a job you hate for 20 years.
You're not going to jail. Then
Yeah,
you
but-
can't film the potty. Do the job for 20
Yeah.
years. You get paid in the Arvos. You do the cast patrol, or maybe.
Yeah, but like this is like probably like the worst job imaginable,
Yeah.
and you're just stuck there for 20 years.
Bro,
It's like a,
10 years
like a
in
toilet
jail.
cleaner.
And you just
we were talking about not watching footy ever again. Imagine 10 years you only get to watch free to air Channel 9. Oh, Titans versus Knights on a Sunday 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Get that up.
At
here.
least with the job, after 3 or 4, you get to do whatever you want.
yeah, but you're
You have
hating
freedom.
You're
There's
hating,
no freedom in jail.
You're hating your life for 20
Are
years.
you going to enjoy your life in jail
No.
for 10 years? No.
I think
you'd
you
hate
can.
yourself.
No. Thing is,
No.
that's only Monday to Friday for 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. In jail, it's a full-time gig.
You're there for 10 years.
Not
Yeah, but then
good.
you're stuck in this job for 20 years.
Yeah, but you're only there for like 10 hours a day.
You still get your weekends to roam and hang out with us.
You can still go to Cabramatta with baby girl.
But you're just dreading that Sunday night. Like,
Well, you're going to pull your dick in jail for 10 years?
I'm going jail.
Oh my god. You can't convince.
Not sure how long I'll last in jail, but I'm
I
going
got another play on a penalty, just out of nowhere. Should Jimmy have coffee before the podcast?
Why?
I reckon penalty, man.
What?
From the
He's
stuff
lost
you
it?
pulled out, yeah, you've lost it, this buddy.
Have I lost the
Last
plot?
week you were smoking some serious
Yeah.
crack. This week,
This week the coffee's got to your head. You want to go to jail for 10 years, and you
Yep.
want to go down under straight away.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
hold on.
jail for me.
Well done. You've just.
Okay, I'm
fucked
choosing
yourself.
the job for 20
Yep,
years.
I'll
that
do
I
a job
hate,
for
yeah.
20 years. I'll even hang out with Age every day for 20 years.
Yeah, I'll clean toilets, those demountables, the portaloos. I'll do anything.
You gotta clean the toilets that I piss on at a nightclub.
That's it. Deal. Sign me up.
Done.
20
Anything
years.
besides going to jail for 10,
20 years.
20 years.
All right, let's get serious, boys. We love our fans. We love our listeners.
Yes.
They send through some questions. We answer. It's simple. All right. I'm gonna
Okay.
answer. I'm gonna ask the first question. First question at AnthP24. You are Peter Volandis for one day. What is the one NRL rule you would get rid of? Jimmy, go.
Put me on the spot here.
Yeah.
I reckon the... Can you come back to me? Age, have you got one?
my-
Oh, one rule I can get rid of. Can I say one that I introduce?
You want
The question is, one NRL rule you would get rid of.
just say one you want to
Alright.
introduce, and
Alright,
say one you want to.
I got one that complements each other. So
Okay.
I want to get rid of the forward passes. If they're backwards out of the hand, it's play on, right?
Yes.
I want to get rid of it and want to make it, no matter where the ball travels, use a VAR system like soccer. If the ball travels forward, it's out. It's the other team's ball.
Simple physics though.
Yeah.
But like the ball always goes forward.
So if you pass it back, the wind blows it forward pass.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fair enough. So you changed that rule.
I want to change that rule.
Right.
Jimmy, what would you change? You've had enough time.
I think there's a bit of a grey area, but the obstruction rule.
Yeah, you
I
don't
like
like
it. Elaborate.
Like, I think there has to be some common sense that comes into it.
Yeah.
Like, especially around the obstructions, like, where you see, like, realistically, a player is not gonna stop. Like, he's not gonna make an impact on what's happened after.
Yeah.
Like, yes,
Like
they
if
get
it's like two passes wide and they
like,
score.
yeah, yes, they get knocked over, but are they really gonna go and try and stop that tackle?
The one that you always bring up is the one where Tamalolo got through and then
Against
Reece
the
Robson was
Sharks.
in front of him and then they tackled Robson.
Yeah.
Reece Robson was a support player.
But they weren't stopping Lolo from that range.
Like, they're not gonna stop him. So
The only
it's-
thing that they do with the obstruction rule is that they're consistent. Like,
Yeah.
it's a shit rule, but they are consistent every week, and they say that's it, that's it.
Yeah.
that's
Black
it.
and white.
It is.
Yeah.
If I was, what I would change, for me, I'm not a massive fan of the 2 points that they give for buy rounds. It's someone complained a few years ago saying, "Oh, we need points for the buy rounds because we're not playing, so we move down the ladder." So now every week every buy round they give 2 points. It's just unnecessary.
And you move up the ladder.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much. And another one that I would change is damn, I actually forgot it. Sorry, boys.
Well, it's
Forgot.
only one NRL rule. So.
Sorry, well, I'd probably change a few.
Do you want to one up us and do two?
Yeah, I tried to think it too. I actually had it, and then you guys talked, so I forgot.
That's all right.
Nah, it's all right. If it comes back
All
to me
good.
later in this step, I'll tell you what it is. All right. Our second question is at Nath Oberjas. Who has the biggest piece in the cast patrol? I think myself. By far.
By far.
By
By
far.
far.
Like if we're
What do you mean by biggest? Longest
Nah.
or thickest or a combination
I think he's
of both?
just saying the volume.
Volume. That's different to length. So,
So if mine was, if we were comparing it to like pools or bodies of water, Jim's would probably be like a plunge pool, I'd say. Age is probably like a backyard pool.
and what do you reckon yours is, Mick?
Mine's maybe like the 50-meter Olympic pools. You know, like Phelpsy and all that swimming.
Turn this up. I reckon I've got Mick for length. And I reckon I've got Jimmy for length. But I reckon Mick's got me for volume.
So you reckon I hold more water in my pool?
I reckon yours is a bit wider, your pool.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jimmy, do you want to say anything or just want to...
You're just gonna accept it.
Accept
You
a
understand.
little- accept a little punch pull.
You know,
I've got
don't
his
you?
covered. I already know. so-
Ah, okay.
It's not the ocean of the. What is it? It's not the ocean of the motion.
Nah, it's not.
It's not the size of the wave. It's the ocean of the motion. There you
it.
go. Good
That's-
reference to
that's-
water as well.
That's horrible.
That's it.
And our next question is at Rosie Fadul 1. End of season predictions. So she's not said what season. So
Does she want bold? Does she want safe?
Yeah,
NRL season, EPL season.
yeah. So how about
Come
we
on,
just,
Rosie.
does she want
I
like
think
a
Rosie's
TV show end of
I think
season
Rosie's an
prediction?
NRL fan from
Like
what I.
Stranger Things prediction? Or what's
Nah,
going on?
NRL. It's NRL for sure.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think,
Like end of season, like
Yep.
the GF winner.
All right. How about we simplify it? We'll say who makes the grand final
Okay.
and who wins it.
Jimmy start.
Panthers Cowboys grand final. Cowboys win.
I'm going to say South Sydney play Penrith, revenge from last year, and South actually win this time with Latrell Mitchell.
Penrith versus Sharkies. Penrith win.
So we're all saying Penrith make the grand final. They
Yeah.
surely have
Yeah,
to.
Penrith
Yeah, they
make
do.
it.
They'll make it.
Far out.
What about top 8? Do we see that changing? I don't think the teams will change personally, but the order might.
Yeah, I don't think unless Roosters lose a few and Raiders have
Roosters
an
have
easy
been
run.
good though.
We went over it last. Yeah, no, Roosters have been really well. Been playing really well, but they got Cowboys this week.
Yeah, it'll be
I
a
think
good game.
I think they probably lose that. To be honest.
yeah.
They beat Cows last time.
Yeah.
They pumped them.
Mm.
But,
That'll be a good game.
That'll be a good game to see where both teams are.
I think
at.
a smoky. Raiders make the 8. Broncos fall out of the 8.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Broncos
Broncos
have Knights
miss
this
out.
week. They won't. They'll
I don't
win.
think
They'll
they'll
give
give
up
up points
Knights.
there.
Some issues going on there in that Brisbane side. So
Boys, I remember my rule that I was going to bring in.
Go.
So I'm not a fan of the NRL scheduling system. So it's 25 rounds. There's 16 teams.
Yep.
So you don't get to play every team twice. So that would be 32 rounds.
Correct.
So what happens is they do it based on who's got the best matchup. So South always play Roosters 2 times a year, when we only might play the Titans or Knights once,
Yeah.
or we might play Storm. We definitely play Storm twice a year.
So
Para
what
twice
would
a
you
year.
do to counter it?
I like what the NFL do. I think they work on like a 2-year, 4-year system where you play everyone an equal amount of times over
Yeah.
like a 4-year, 2-year period.
That's fair.
And it's home and away as well.
But they do it on purpose, NRL. They want those big games
Yeah,
to be
but
at the
it's
end of the
just-
season
it's
when
just not
eyes are on the TV.
Like Raiders had the easiest run this year.
Yeah.
Because like last year they must have got a hard run, so they got an easy one this year.
Yeah.
So that would be my other rule change. Sorry to skip back to it.
That's all good. Let's
No,
continue
it's good. It's good.
with the predictions. So, top 4, what do we reckon?
I'm
So,
gonna
obviously, Panthers, Cows, top 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Who gets 3 and 4?
I think Sharks get third.
They have the easiest run, man.
Yeah, I think Sharks
Out of the
definitely
whole
get
top
third. And then I think Storm just hang on. I think South will be pushing for it, but Storm, they play Penrith this week. They'll probably lose that, but then the week after they win.
We'll get close. If Trell keeps firing and we win all 4, we'll get close. But
Yeah. I think, yeah. Same Panthers, Cowboys, Storm, Sharks.
in that order,
No, maybe Sharks may get 3rd, Storm 4th.
So all around the same. It's just going to be that the biggest change will be from 5th to 8th.
I reckon I'll go Panthers first, Cows second, Sharks south. I reckon Storm will slip off.
Really?
Storm?
Hughes being out as well. Cooper John's in the halves.
That's
Meany
true.
fullback. It's
Very
not ideal.
inexperienced.
It's not
Yeah.
ideal. But
Yeah,
they
and
are
they're already
classy.
missing
They
like
are very-
Pappenhausen
they're
and
very
everything.
classy.
Not good.
Can
Alright.
can never discard Melbourne.
What about one more thing? Wooden spoon. Who gets it? Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
It's Titans and Tigers, but I think Tigers
Oh,
are
geez,
just
the
ahead.
Tigers.
Titans are just legless.
Yeah, they
Titans are gone. You wouldn't think it because last year they made the 8 and they one Herbert passed away from making the next round of the
I
finals.
know. And now they just
Now they can't do
defend,
anything.
can't
No, I
even
thought
attack.
no, they didn't make the 8.
They made the 8 last year. Remember they played Roosters and Herbert didn't pass to Corey Thompson.
No, I think that was the
Or was
last.
that to make
that
the
was
8?
to make the 8.
Was that to make the
Yeah,
8?
they needed to
You
win.
sure? Or could have been.
Oh,
I don't think they made the finals last year, Gold Coast.
Nah,
Nah.
Knights made it over them. I think.
Yeah, Knights made it.
really?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was,
that was to make the
That
final?
was
Yeah.
to make it, yeah.
Well, okay. Fair enough. Let's move on to some tips.
Okay,
of the week.
guys. I'll start off. So, last week I had double your wage with age.
Yep.
This week, we got triple your wage with age. So I'm going to start off with the Sharks minus 5.5. They're versing
Pause.
Wait,
I
what
told you. Gold Coast finish 8th.
Gold Coast finish 8.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was to beat the Roosters.
And they played Roosters 5th versus 8th.
Oh, it
Oh,
was.
Yeah,
So
I'm
Knights
telling
did
you.
make as well.
oh,
And
Knights
then
made it.
Roosters ended up playing I think they got smashed to Eels or something like that. No.
Well, thanks for interrupting triple your wage with age.
Well, don't.
I've won 2 in a row. I'm going for 3.
Can't say I'm wrong.
I'm going for 3. No, you're right. So I'll start again. So triple your wage with age. First leg, Sharks -5.5 versus Tigers. Sharks have won 8 out of the last 9 games versus Tigers by an average margin of 14.9. They're going to get that easily. Broncos -5.5 versus Knights. Broncos are shooting for 3 wins in a row against Knights and they're beaten by 13 plus in the last 2. They'll get over the line there. And Manly -3.5 against Titans. Manly have won the last 3 matches versus Titans by an average margin of 25.3.
I like it.
And each of those matches, Manly have scored 26 points.
You
So,
are good.
If you want to triple your wage, gamble responsibly.
Of course.
Put it on this. It's nearly $3.
Very good age. Very good.
Very
What about you
very
boys?
good.
What do you got?
My tip of the week is I've got a movie tip for you guys. I think it's on Stan at the moment. Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels. Guy Ritchie directed. Outstanding. Give it a watch.
Very nice.
Mick?
The EPL's back. By the time you listen to this, it'll be a round over, going into the next round. Tune in to Manchester City's striker Erling Haaland. He's Norwegian. He's recently signed with them. For those that don't know, he is as close to a robot as you'll get for any soccer player. This guy does not miss. He's always straight-faced, no emotion, and he's just a robot.
Can I just pull you up on something? He doesn't miss. Did you see that preseason match where he missed an absolute sitter and skied it?
Got it on target. Sorry, mate.
On target, but 20 metres in the air.
Look, he's a robot as much as they come.
Faulty robot. Robots can be faulty every
Yeah,
day.
exactly. He needed an update in his system.
Yeah, and I think he got it last week. He scored 2 goals.
Exactly. So he's a freak. Tune into him. I might be in a Man City jersey by the time next podcast. I've ordered one.
You support every team. What do you got on now?
We've got a San Francisco Jerry Rice jersey.
Yeah. Can you name me any other San Fran players?
Jimmy Garoppolo. Pretty good there. Jimmy likes that one, didn't he?
That was a good one.
Yeah, he shouldn't be there.
Samuel? Is Samuel there?
Debo Samuel's there.
Good.
That's good. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
You're not a fake
And-
fan.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance is there.
There you go. Good stuff.
Thanks. I'm pretty good.
Do you want to quiz me on any South players, or do you think I got that under the bag? Try and admit that did.
That's shocking. I knew you were waiting to put that in. You've been saying it all week.
I've been saying it like the whole week. Every now and then I just go, try and admit that did. Hey, he's a freak. Love the bloke.
Yeah.
If we can get him on the potty as our first guest,
Mate, that would be the
That'll be
dream.
I won't
Something.
even be able to speak. I'll just be like, try and admit that did the whole episode.
You know what else would be the dream? If like there was an app that you could like post your bets on and people could just see it and click copy.
Is that a Dabble
That's it.
dream?
Yeah, it's a Dabble dream. Do you know what Dabble is yet, Jimmy?
Dibble.
Dabble.
So Jimmy
Dabble.
still doesn't know. Mick, can you explain to this kid for the 5th time what Dabble is?
So, Dabble is an excellent betting app.
Right.
Basically allows you to post bets, follow people all around Australia
Right.
Like
And-
us, the Cast
like us,
Patrol.
At the Cast Patrol. You can copy their bets with one touch of a button from anywhere between one leg that they're really confident on all the way to 20 legs, let's say. And
Yep.
all you have to do is click copy and put your stake in.
Outstanding.
Exactly.
Everyone's lazy these days. So like, if you
Very
see an
lazy.
8-legger, like you're not going to copy
I'm
it.
not going to go
You
into
have to
each
go through
race,
every
make
race.
sure.
Yeah.
And then
Round week 1, Flemington 4,
7,
this, that.
8,
Yep.
9. You can even copy trifectas, quaddies, sports,
NRL
multis.
multis.
We do so many same game multis. But yeah, if you want to sign up with Dabble, if you're not already, I don't know what you're doing. Use the link in our show notes or our Instagram bio. Or when you sign up to Dabble, there's an option to say code. Put in Cast Patrol.
You're about to say the Cast Patrol, Mick.
Yeah.
No, just Cast Patrol.
It's just Cast
That's
Patrol.
the code, and then you can follow us and get all our free tips.
CASTPATROL.
Lucky you didn't stuff that one up.
That was
Beautiful.
close. So yeah, sign up to Dabble and gamble responsibly as always.
And hopefully we get a few winners for the weekend. We're on fire at the moment. Let's keep this ball rolling, guys.
Yeah. Have a good week, guys.
Have a good one.
See you guys. Ciao.
See ya.